John, it's been a record-breaking year for you already, but before we get into that, the big news is that you're finished your leaving cert, isn't that right?
Yeah, thank God. It was like the most stressful, probably really 6 weeks because I was over in Flagstaff in Arizona for a training camp and having to study over there and then come back and pretty much straight into the leaving. Like it was absolutely the most like stressful 6 weeks of my life. But no, we've gotten through it and I've never had so much free time now. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just sleeping and playing video games like.
And hopefully a bit of training maybe.
It's on the side like.
Well, listen, talk to us about the year so far. The Irish Open got some great exposure, I think, to the Irish audience, especially after last year with such a strong Irish team going to Paris and doing so well and getting medals.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Irish Open first of all, and how you felt that went for you.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I thought like it was probably one of my favorite competitions that I've been to in a while, just because there wasn't the same level of pressure as there was more so last year because of it's a non-Olympic year, the year after the games. Like it's just a little bit more of a chiller vibe around the place. But yeah, and then performance-wise, it was amazing. That 100 back especially. I mean, the 200 back was fantastic and was my better event. But the 100 was a surprise for me because it's not been my full strong suit for a good chunk of my short career anyway. But that was a really nice race, and no, it was just great being around the lads. And now, to be fair, it was a little bit stressful because I had to do my orals as well. So kind of driving up and down to Limerick, getting them done. But no, that was really good.
And Camille, I suppose when we're talking about the events that you're in now, have you kind of settled on what your main event is, a secondary event? Like, how do you rank them? Is it just how you're feeling coming into it in training, whether it be the longer distance or the shorter distance, and obviously the backstroke?
Yeah, but the backstroke is would be my main stroke as in general, but the 200 is kind of my sweet spot. Just because like I'm not as big, as powerful or dynamic as some of the top guys. So the 200 kind of allows me to be a bit more technically better. So it kind of suits me a little bit more. But the 100 is just another. It's a great way to, I suppose, improve that 200, because the faster you go in your 100, the easier it is to go out faster in that 200 and be able to hold the pace. So the 200 would be my main one, but the 100 is always in the background as well.
Listen, a big year coming up for you. World Championships you've qualified for. European Juniors as well. You're obviously
Yes.
still in for that. So
Yeah.
lots of competition coming up.
Yeah, a lot. It's another busy summer. I like that though. I don't like to be just doing the one, but no, I'm really excited. European Juniors is my last one. I won't be a junior next year, so just want to see what I can do there in that 200 back. See if I can get on the podium again, because that's what it's all about. Like you constantly want to keep one up on yourself. You want to be medaling at juniors and then carry it over into seniors. So this is just another way to make sure I'm staying on that track. And yeah, I'm very excited for that. And Worlds, we have a great team going. We have 6 from UL going, so that's that's really good, and it's makes the future very exciting.
Let's talk about that future. Listen, Paris, as I said, was such a standout games, especially for Swim Ireland with Mona, with Daniel, but also with the team that went as well. We're now competing in relays. We're seeing a real Irish presence on the international swimming scene. Are you excited about that, with yourself and the likes of Ellie coming through, adding to that? It just seems Irish swimming has never been in such a strong place.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, I mean, and it's only come on within the last few years. Like, we've had guys like Shane, who've have gone to different competitions and started semi-finaling, started medaling at World Short Course, and then Mona and Dan, they started coming through in Tokyo. So like it's just been building and building and building, and eventually it all culminated in the best Olympic Games Swim Ireland has ever had. So that was, yeah, it's just incredibly exciting, and it's very motivating for myself and Ellie, because we are those younger guys now who are coming up through and following on from their success, and we just want to do them proud, because they've put in so much to this. So it's really exciting.
Am I allowed to mention 2 letters, L and A?
Yes, yeah. Hopefully, that's the main
aim?
plan.
Is that like for you the focus of the next few years? Like,
Yeah.
yes, you want to go to Worlds, you want to do well, but everything is you're trying to kind of find that peak in
Yeah.
the summer of 20.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you always want to be getting better year on year, and that's the main focus now. I mean, it'll that's the one that's on the wall. It's the big poster. That's the one we want to be at. That's one, all a lot of people in Limerick are shooting for. A lot of people in Ireland are shooting for. Because it's 3 years away, and we're already looking really good for it. So I think the main thing now is not so much the qualifying. It'll be going there and semi-finaling or finaling or medaling or whatever it is we do over there. We want to be competitive, because we're not a small swimming country anymore. We're starting to become better and better, and you've seen that with Dan, Mona, Danielle Hill, all those guys that have just done unbelievably on the senior international stage, and that's what we want to try and achieve in 3 years' time.